guys, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Let's get into this video. So today's video is going to be kind of different from what I would usually do. So my best friend, Sarah, I would pop up a picture of her, but I don't think she would like that very much. She values her privacy, so I'll not put a picture. But my best friend, Sarah, her birthday is coming up in April, and she has been begging me for probably 2 years at this point to like crochet her clothing. And I'm going to be honest, I have not a lot of experience with crocheting clothing. Like, I've been getting into it more recently, but like before that I really was just an amigurumi girl, and I would not touch crochet clothing because that's like a whole different world over there. But recently I've been trying to get into it more, and I think I'm finally ready to make something for her. And so her birthday's coming up. That's so perfect. So one thing you have to know about my best friend is she is obsessed with like jackets and cardigans and everything in that realm. She has several jackets that she wears like all the time. Like every time I see her, I swear she's always wearing like a cute little jacket or something. And she also like kind of requested that I make her like a cardigan or something. And so the pattern I'm going to be using is this right here, and I will link it in the description box below. I think it's really like a pretty and like cute pattern. And the one thing that intrigued me about this pattern was it's like crocheted, and I believe it's called like a raglan style. So it's all like one cohesive piece. So you don't have like several panels. It's all just crocheted in one piece. And I really love that. Seems super like easy and beginner friendly because I am a beginner, and so I love that part of this pattern. And I will let you guys know how it goes throughout this process, and I will give you guys my honest review of this pattern. And it looks super simple. I like briefly like read through it and like skimmed it, and it looked pretty simple. So hopefully everything goes well, and it's a super simple pattern, and it won't take me months. So I don't have months, I have like weeks. So we're just fingers crossed this goes well. And then the yarn that I'm going to be using, I don't have it in right now. It's getting shipped and it'll get here sometime this week. I'll do a haul whenever it comes in. But I decided to buy like the Hobby, I don't know. I think it's called Hobby. I could be totally wrong. Let me know in the comments below. But Hobby like Friendship Cotton, I think. And I sent her like the link to that kind of yarn. And I told her to pick a color, and the color she ended up choosing, I don't know, it's kind of an interesting color. It's this very like bright orange color, and I think it's called like Whiskey or something. I don't remember. I'll have to pop up on the screen what it's called because I don't remember, but it's like a very bright orange color and not something I would expect her to choose. But she chose that, and she doesn't know what I'm making. I literally just said pick a color, don't ask any questions, and that's exactly what she did. So that's what color the cardigan is gonna have to be, and hopefully it looks okay and she likes it. Also, side note, I almost forgot, I also got her this mug, and for 3 reasons I got it. Number 1, she loves tea. Number 2, she has anxiety. And number 3, she just loves puns. So I thought this was perfect. I thought of her immediately when I saw this, and so that is another gift that I got for her. And if you can't tell, gift giving is my love language, and I always go overboard when buying people gifts. So yeah. Okay, sorry for this terrible lighting. It is literally so rainy and gloomy outside. Like, we've been under like a thunderstorm and tornado watch for like the last 3 days, and I think it's gonna keep going for like the next 2 or 3 days. So really bad weather outside. And also my appearance is awful, so just like ignore my looks because I literally just got off of work. But came home to this lovely package from Hobby, however you want to say it. So let's open it up and see what's in here. I'm really nervous to see this orange color, actually. Oh, what the? I've never ordered from Hobby before, but they have candy that they gave me. That's unique, I guess. Oh my god, these are actually so cute. They're so like small. Like, look at that. They're tiny. Okay, this is actually a pretty color. Yeah, I think this will work out and be okay. The lighting's so bad, so it like maybe looks a little weird to you guys, but in person it looks like a relatively normal orange color, not super bright, which is what I was worried about. So let's get one of these out. Oh my god, and they're actually like super soft, but they're so tiny. Look at this. The size, that's crazy. So we're gonna get started on this cardigan probably today and hopefully get it done by Sarah's birthday. We'll see. So the lighting is slightly better today. It's still really gross outside though, so it's kind of unfortunate, but the lighting is good-ish for right now. But I started working on the cardigan and I had a kind of crisis moment, but I think the crisis has been averted. So what happened is, as you can see, this yarn is very, very thin, and it said on the website, I can't find it now, but I swear it said this was a weight 3 yarn, but whenever I got the package in yesterday, I looked at the little wrappy, like, I don't know what you want to call it, like a wrapper that was on it, and it said it was a weight 1 yarn. And so I was like, oh my god, this isn't the right weight for the pattern, because the pattern you have to have like weight 3 yarn. And so I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my god, I have to like return this yarn somehow. I have to get new yarn. And so then I went to like Michael's and I was looking for some new yarn that was cotton and that was like a weight 3. And I didn't find that. But then I found like yarn at Michael's that was basically identical to this, that was like same thickness, same everything, and it said it was a weight 3 yarn, but it was like basically this thin. So I was really confused. And so I think this yarn is like thick enough for the cardigan, for the pattern. And so I did something I've never done before, and I did a gauge swatch, which is something I guess people do whenever they crochet clothing. I personally have never done it before, but basically, if you don't know what a gauge swatch is, I'm going to try to explain it the best I can. But basically, like the pattern for like clothing and stuff, they'll give you like instructions on like basically you make a square and you have to make it according to like the instructions that they give you, and then they give you measurements on how big the square is supposed to be. And if the square is the same like length in like measurements as they give you in the pattern, then that means that your gauge is like good, like your tension's good, your hook size is good, the yarn, everything is like good, and it's what it's supposed to be for the pattern. But if your like square that you make is smaller than the pattern says it should be, then that means you have to like either size up your yarn thickness or like your hook size. And if it's too big, then you have to do the opposite, lower your hook size, get thinner yarn and stuff. And so I made the gauge swatch, long story short anyways, I made the gauge swatch and it was lined up like basically perfectly with what it should have been, using the hook size that the pattern said and the yarn that I got. And so I think everything is gonna be okay. So I started working on it yesterday, and so far so good. So this is what I have so far. So as I mentioned earlier in this video, this is like a raglan style, so basically everything is one piece. So right now I'm making, like it's supposed to go like right here. And yeah, so this is all I have as of right now. And I think this is like a good size, because let me pin up here or something. And so basically, hold on, this is not gonna be pretty, but if we put this on like that, that's like a good space for like the neck. And you have to put like a ribbing on it at the end too. And so I think this is still like good. So I think this yarn is gonna work out. Long story short, sorry, that was like a super long explanation, but I'm really bad at explaining things, so I have to like go really into detail. But yeah, long story short, everything's okay so far, but we're gonna see. I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully I don't have to frog this all, because this honestly took me a while to get to this point, unfortunately. So for some reason I cannot remind myself to keep filming, because I literally like will like continue crocheting a project and be like, okay, I need to film, and then I won't film. So I've made a ton of progress since the last time you saw me. I think last time you saw me, we just had the yarn. That's all we had. So I have made a lot of progress, because we actually have what's something that resembles like a cardigan now, not just yarn. So this is all we have so far. So let me try to get this situated better, because right now it does not look like a cardigan. There you go. So this is what I have so far, and it's looking super cute. The yarn, as I said, I think in the last clip, was thinner than I thought, but so far I haven't had many issues with the sizing of it. Usually I'm a size medium in shirts, but I did the size large just because this yarn is a little bit thinner, and I wanted it to be like a little bit oversized. Let me back up the camera a little bit. So this is what it looks like so far, and I think it's like the perfect amount of like looseness and everything. And so what I'm working on right now is making this part longer, probably not like much longer, maybe just like 4 or 5 more rounds, something like that. And then we have to move on to the ribbing. And as you guys know, the sleeves are supposed to be long, but I kind of like the short sleeves, so I might just add like a border to them and see how that looks, because I don't know, it's summer coming up, so I feel like short sleeves would be like better. I don't know, we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on what I decide, but I just think it'd be cute as a short sleeve little cardigan. Hey guys, so we're making so much progress. I'm actually so proud of myself. So we finally finished up this part of it, and so if you can see right here, last night I I started on the ribbing, and I can already tell the ribbing is going to take me literally an eternity, but that's okay. We're in it for the long haul. Let me try it on and let y'all see. And it's actually like a perfect fit. It's not for me, but I think me and my best friend are like basically the same size, so it'll fit her fine too. So I think that's like a really good length right there. So now all I have to do is do the ribbing along the bottom of it, and then I have to do the ribbing from this end of it around the collar and then back down, and then do a border on the sleeves, because as I said earlier in this video, I don't want to do long sleeves. I decided that I want to do short sleeves, so I'm gonna see how it looks whenever the ribbing's done, and then I'm gonna make like I guess a final decision on if I want to do long sleeves or short sleeves. I just really feel like short sleeves are the way to go, and it just looks really cute short sleeved. And so I think I'm just gonna end up doing like a border or something, like a shell stitch or something along the sleeves. We'll see when we get there though, but so far my decision is to do it short sleeve. So it took me a while, but I finally finished the ribbing, so it's looking like almost done. So the only thing I really think I need to do now is just do some sort of border around the sleeves, and then I think we're officially done, which is great because it's currently Sunday and my best friend's birthday is on Wednesday, but I'm not going to give it to her till Friday because that's whenever I'll see her, because she's also having a graduation ceremony that day. So I'm going to go figure out how to do some sort of border on the sleeves and try to finish everything up, sew in all the ends and just get it finished. So it's the same day, but the lighting's a little bit worse because the sun has left us. So we're using my room light, which, as you guys know, just by looking at the image, is not great, but we're gonna work with it because that's all we have. So I just took it apart. I just realized I didn't show you, but I did like a ruffly thing on the sleeve, with like I think you call it like a shell stitch, where you put like 5 double crochets in like 1 stitch, and I liked it, but I couldn't tell. Like, I tried it on and I just like stared at myself in the mirror, like not in like a vain way, but like in a I don't know if I like this kind of way. It was like cute, but it was like it made the sleeve like flare out for some reason, and I didn't really like that. And so I literally like stared at myself, again, not in a vain way, and I was just like trying to decide if I liked it or if I just like didn't like it. And I ultimately, with the help of my mother, decided that I didn't like the ruffle. And so my mom told me I should just make the sleeves a little bit longer. So I think, yeah, these are double crochets. I don't even remember. That's how long I've been working on this cardigan. Is like, I don't even remember what the stitches that I was using. But I think I'm just going to continue doing double crochets for a few more rounds until the sleeves get a little bit longer. And then we're going to see if it looks any better. But ultimately, we're pretty close to being done with this cardigan, and I'm super happy. And I think I might make something else for my bestie, potentially. But more on that later. Hey guys, so I thought I would come on and tell you that I finished the cardigan yesterday. Technically, I like finished it 2 days ago, but yesterday I like finalized it and like, you know, sewed in all the ends and everything. So this is what it looks like, and I'll try it on for you guys. I already kind of have like a little vest thingy on, but I'll try it on over that. But literally, it turned out so cute. I posted like a little short yesterday of like the progress and like the process of making this, and it turned out like to be like a really cool short. So this is what it looks like. It looks super weird because I have this little thing underneath, but it literally looks like something you'd buy in a store, which is like so cool because like I made this. Like, oh my goodness, this is like the best piece of clothing I think I've ever made, which I knew going into this process that it would be the best piece of clothing. because I made it with like fancy yarn, and I actually followed like a legit pattern and everything. So it turned out so cute. And so I have to give this to her tomorrow. I'm so excited. So I also mentioned, let me scoot you in a little bit. Sorry, that was a bumpy ride. I mentioned earlier in this video that I was going to make something else for my best friend. And so I started working on that something else yesterday, late last night. And so a little bit of background. My best friend recently was gifted a kitten by her parents for like an early graduation present. And as someone who at this point probably specializes in making loaf cats, of course I had to make her a loaf cat. And so let me show y'all what I have so far. And so her cat is like completely black, but then he has like some like grayish white spots like above his like eyes, and they look like eyebrows. So I went ahead and gave this loaf cat eyebrows, and oh my goodness, it literally is so cute. I love the eyebrows. And so I have to finish up him probably today, hopefully, and get everything packaged up and ready for tomorrow. So I finished the little loafy. He is literally so cute. I can't explain how much I love making these like black cats with the green eyes. Like, it just adds something, the green eyes. And then the eyebrows too. He just looks like angry, and I literally love him. Oh my god. He turned out so cute. I'm so happy. And then I also like did something yesterday that I'm going to give her. So instead of like a traditional birthday card, I don't know how I thought of this. I was just in my psychology class, bored out of my mind, and I was like, hey, I should do this. So instead of like a birthday card, I got her a notebook, and I put like stickers and stuff on it, and then inside I wrote her like a letter, and then I put some pictures of us. I won't show you the inside of it, but it is really cute, and just like, it looks like something from Pinterest, so I'm really proud. And it has a ton of stickers inside of it too, because obviously your girl loves stickers. But anyways, I think that's like everything. So let me show you everything that I got her, and yeah. So this has been a labor of love for real. But, oh, this is a little messed up right here. But we got her this cardigan. We made that in this video. And I'm going to give her all this stuff tonight, but I'm just going to do a mini haul. And this mug, I already showed you guys. This notebook. And then the loafy, and that's everything I'm going to be giving her tonight. This looks so aesthetic. I just thought I would show you guys. Like, look, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud of the cardigan. Like, literally didn't think I could do it, but I actually did it. I'm so proud. And in shock that I actually made something, and it looks that good. I'm making myself one next. So that's going to be the end of the video. We made everything we needed to make. I'm going to give her all of her presents tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!